I'll tell you, out of all the horror movies I think I've seen, anthology films have to be in my top 5, and I'll tell you why. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. Okay, so I'm trying to get myself pumped up for this. Not pumped up, just a little bit of energy. I am fucking dead tired. It's late. I got home late, but I came home, checked my emails, and this fucking movie was in here, and I did the stupid thing of watching it. Thinking I'll watch it now, I'll go to bed, and then I'll do, you know, whatever. If it's worth doing a trailer review, I'll do it tomorrow. But again, normally I don't watch trailers before I do them on screen with you guys for the first time, so I can get a bit of first time reaction when I see them and then I talk about them. But I watched this when I came home, and it just looked so fucking crazily intense that I was like, I can't sleep until I do a fucking trailer review. So fired up the studio, and here I am talking about this movie. So it is called The Field Guide to Evil, and it's an anthology film. Now, what I said earlier was, anthology films, I would probably say, are in my top 4 or 5 just kind of groupings for horror, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like there's Dawn of the Dead and you know, it's The Car and Demons and those movies, but I would, you know, in my top 5 all-time horror movies, I would just take anthology films and just lump them in there as like one of those, you know, if that makes sense. You know, because there's so much in an anthology film, you know what I mean? Like you've got like, you know, 5 to say 15 minutes to tell your story. And these directors, a lot of them are up and coming directors, and they just cram everything they can in, and it just works. Most of the time it works. Like, I'll give you a good case in point really quick. I don't want to get off topic, but I just did a review a couple days ago, or I think it was like last week or whatever, doesn't matter, but for the movie The Farm, okay? That movie is terrible. It really is. And it's a shame because it's a great fucking idea. But I'll tell you, if that movie was condensed from like 80 minutes, say down to 15 minutes, it would be fantastic. And you drop it in an anthology film, and it's going to work every fucking time, and people will talk about it, and they'll rave about it just like they do. You know, like this movie here, The Field Guide to Evil, is produced by the same people that did the ABCs of Death, which is another fucking great idea. What they've done is they've taken all these directors, given them a letter from the alphabet, and then said, go make a short film, like 5-10 minutes, using that letter as what your movie's going to be based around. What a fucking great idea. They could have used farm. They could have used F for farm for that. It would have been so fucking good. And it's just a shame, you know what I mean? Like there's so many movies I've seen that just turn out to be terrible, largely in part because of budget restraints, but some of them are just pieced together, you know, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, or the director's too new, or it is what it is. But it's just a shame because I do watch a lot of horror movies that are terrible, and at the end of them I think to myself, man, that's such a great idea. It would be awesome as a short film. And I mean, how many big name movies have started off as short films? Like, I mean, Mama was a short film, amazing. What else? I don't know. It's late and I'm tired. I can't think off the top of my head. But Lights Out. Lights Out is a classic. Fucking, you go online, you go on YouTube, type in Lights Out short film. I guarantee you, there's what is it? Something fucking crazy, like 4 or 5 million views on that short film. Might even be more. So, you know, and it got picked up by James Wan, and his guys made, you know, that movie Lights Out, and it was pretty good. But it's, I don't know, it's too bad, really. There's so many big name movies, or big movies, not big movies, but full-length feature movies that I see video on demand and stuff, and they could be so much better if they just started off as a short film. Anyways, okay, I'm just rambling, and that's my 2 cents. But back to what I was saying before, I love anthology films because you can take great fucking ideas. You don't need a massive budget to make them because you've only got to squeeze it in, you know, to like a 5 or 10 minute fucking storyline. Boom, there you go. You know what I mean? Like there's ABCs of Death. VHS, those movies are fucking amazing. I don't know, like there's always a few stinkers here and there, but I would probably say 85 to 90% of the short films that are in these anthology films kick ass. So anyways, yeah, so tonight, Field Guide to Evil. This thing is, I'll read the synopsis. The anthology is a short film, short film features cinematic renderings of folklore tales from 8 countries. 9 filmmakers collaborate to provide a global outlook on the dark side of human nature by drawing from the storytelling traditions of Hungary, Austria, India, Poland, Greece, Turkey, Germany, and the US of A. So, I mean, we've got, pretty much everywhere covered. So that is, in itself, is fucking awesome. But I'll give you the list of directors. Actually, I'll butcher their names. But you know what? Let's watch this trailer because this thing is fucking intense. And, I mean, again, I don't normally watch the trailers, you know, before I sit down here and do it with you guys. But I just happened to click on this and watched it. And I was like, holy fuck, man, this thing is intense. So, and I just know I won't be able to sleep until I do a video for it. So here we are. So anyways, I'll shut up. Let's watch this thing, and we'll talk about it after. Well, I wasn't lying. This thing, does that not look fucking crazy? Oh man. There's a lot fucking going on in this trailer, man. I'll tell you, I was gonna do a list of directors, but all I'm gonna do is butcher their names. I mean, so I'm just gonna save myself the embarrassment and them the grief of having them hear me say their fucking names and like, that's not even anywhere close to what my name sounds like. So anyways, but there is one name in here that I do recognize, and it's Cam Everall. Or sorry, I even fucked his name up. Cam Everall. And he did a movie called Baskin. And I mean, if you haven't seen Baskin, man, you need to watch that because that is a crazy fucking movie from the opening credits to the end credits. So, and he's doing a segment in here called Al Carissa. I'm going to even butcher these fucking names of the what the movies are called. The other ones are called Palace of Horrors. Die Trude, Nocturnal Breath, Melon Hands, The Kindler and the Virgin, another one's called The Cobbler's Lot, and Whatever Happened to Paganus the Pagan. So those are the list of the films that are in this anthology, but wow, I gotta tell you, man, I fucking love anthology films, and this thing looks fucking crazy. I wasn't lying when I said this is a crazy looking trailer. Whoever edited it, whatever. Whoever did the editing, it's late, man, give me a break. It's editing, or whoever did the editing knows what they're doing because it's just boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? You have absolutely no fucking idea what's going on, or at least I don't. You know, I was doing my best just to piece together, you know, the separation of the films. You know what I mean? And it's great too because it starts off nice and slow. It's got kind of calming music. You know what I mean? Just an attractive woman walking down by the stream, you know, kneeling down, and then she grabs this rock and then smashes herself in the face with it, and then boom, just from there it's like nonstop. So I'm like, wow, and I want to see what the fuck's going on with that troll guy, or that little tree trolley looking guy, like with the wrists bleeding. Like, there's a lot going on in this trailer, man. So I don't know, I want to see this thing. Now the unfortunate thing is there's no release date for this movie yet. It's still, as far as I know, doing the film festivals. So, and it's getting some fairly good reviews coming out of the film festivals too. Where have we, where's this thing been, let me just find where it's come out here. Okay, so it's played in the US, Canada, Portugal, New Zealand, Italy, Finland. Like, it's played all over the world at the big, you know, the big film festivals, and it's getting fairly good reviews. There's been some negative reviews too, but the one thing too with anthology films, you get a lot of directors. Some directors, and again, you know, everything, it's fine. I mean, some other anthology films too are like, actually there's one on Netflix, actually there's two on Netflix. One's called Mexican Barbaro, which is fantastic, and it's all like Mexican and Spanish directors, and it's fucking killer. And then another one on there too, I think it's called Double X, or XX, I'm not sure. It's called XX, I'm pretty sure. And it's just all women horror directors, and it's fucking killer too. So, I mean, there's some good ideas here, and I have a feeling here that when you get into folklore, you're going to get more of an artsy side of horror with the folklore, which is why some people who have seen this haven't given it a lot of good reviews, because I know there's a lot of people, when I see bad reviews and then I actually watch the film, it's more of an artsy style of film. That was the same that kind of happened with Baskin. It was more of an art house, you know, more on the artsy side of a horror film. If you watch it, you know what I mean. And a lot of people, you know, didn't give it good reviews, but I don't think a lot of people understood what he was trying to say as well. So, again, that's just my opinion, you know what I mean? And I have a funny feeling that it might happen in a few of these too, where they get a little artsy. And, you know, there's a lot of people who just like basic straight up horror, and anything else, when they deviate from it, it's like, give it bad reviews, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people reviewing movies on here too that really shouldn't be opening their mouths, because I mean, you just have to read some of the comments and you can tell they're fucking, have no idea, they're just fucking haters. But anyways, just going by this trailer, this thing looks fucking great. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this. Just leave me your comments down below. This thing looks fucking great. It's called The Field Guide to Evil. I think it looks fantastic, and I really want to see some of these fucking stories in here. Look pretty fucking intense. So let me know what you think of this one. There is no release date for this yet. Like I said, it hasn't been picked up, and it's still playing at the film festivals. But I'll be keeping my eye on this one, just first of all because I knew nothing about it until I got it sent to me last night. That was fucking crazy. Just when you think you know everything, and when everything's coming out, somebody throws this in your face, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? So I'm glad you sent it to me though, because wow, does this ever look good? So, anyways, I'll be keeping my eyes on it. When I do get a release date for it, I'll be posting it in Happywax TV. So, a couple things: if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, it would be nice if you did, and also jump over to Happywax TV on Facebook and you know, just join there. It's all free. It's all free. We're not making money here. We're just doing it because we love horror. So, I mean, the more in the group, the better, right? So. Anyways, Field Guide to Horror. Let me know what you think about it. I think it looks fucking great, guys. And yeah, until next time, stay scared.